It's been said that art imitates life, but sometimes life imitates art. You've seen Lieutenant Uhura on the bridge of the Enterprise, but did you know Nichelle Nichols, Uhura herself, actually helped recruit real astronauts for NASA? It's true. After Star Trek aired, NASA asked Nichols to help them reach women and people of colour. She agreed, and her efforts helped bring America's first black and female astronauts into space. Imagine an exchange between Uhura and NASA. I mean, this isn't fiction. In this video, we're going to uncover how one Star Trek cast member left a lasting mark on real space exploration, bridging the gap between TV and NASA's real-life missions. When Star Trek burst onto TV screens in 1966, Nyota Uhura was groundbreaking, a black woman as a Starfleet officer. But Uhura's influence didn't stop at fiction. Nichelle Nichols, the actress who played Uhura, became a passionate advocate for the real space program. After the Apollo 11 moon landing, Nichols felt something was missing: the faces of women and people of colour in space exploration. By 1977, NASA had established its space shuttle program and was eager to broaden its astronaut corps. Nichols teamed up with NASA to recruit qualified women and minority candidates. NASA publicly credited her with helping to recruit some of its first female and minority astronauts. Indeed, just after she got involved, NASA's astronaut class of 1978 included Dr. Sally Ride, the first American woman in space, and Guillaume Bluford, the first black American in space. Many astronauts have since cited Uhura as an inspiration for their careers. And this isn't just a one-off. In 1976 and 1977, Nichols travelled the country on NASA's behalf. She appeared in promotional films and spoke in universities, encouraging young people to pursue STEM careers. NASA's own statements celebrate Nichols as a trailblazer who symbolised to so many what was possible. She connected her Star Trek role to real hopes in science. "I wish I could live forever so I could see all our posterity benefit from the growth of NASA," Nichols said in 2012, reflecting on her outreach. In short, Lieutenant Uhura's actress became a real-life space hero. Now let's beam up to the details. How exactly did Nichelle Nichols bridge her Star Trek fame and real NASA missions? We'll share anecdotes, quotes, and NASA's own tributes. Ready to launch this fascinating fact into your brain? Well, Nichelle Nichols didn't just portray a space communicator. She became one in the real world. After Apollo 11, she was troubled by the lack of diversity in the astronaut corps. A few years later, a NASA official invited her to a dinner. Despite not being an engineer or a scientist, Nichols told them she would work for NASA and recruit people, and she did. A NASA tweet after Nichols' passing summarised it. "She partnered with us to recruit some of the first women and minority astronauts and inspired generations to reach for the stars." This wasn't lip service. In a NASA press release, the agency noted Nichols appeared in a promotional film encouraging women and people of colour to become astronauts. Shortly after that film, NASA's 1978 astronaut class made history. Sally Ride and Guy Bluford joined NASA that year, blazing trails as the first American woman and first black American in space. The timing suggests Nichols' outreach helped open doors for them. Nichols drew on her Star Trek fame to spread the message. On stage and in interviews, she connected her role as Uhura to real space exploration. Martin Luther King Jr. famously said Uhura was the first non-stereotypical role portrayed by a black woman on TV, highlighting Nichols' impact. NASA's administrator Bill Nelson later said that Nichols' portrayal as Nyota Uhura held a mirror up to America and that Nichelle's advocacy transformed NASA. Nelson added that Nichols' mission had become NASA's mission, especially as the agency worked toward Artemis to send women and people of colour back to the moon. There's a lovely symmetry here. In the 23rd century of Star Trek, Uhura is an equal bridge officer and space explorer. In the 20th century, Nichols made sure that NASA's bridge to the stars reflected real diversity. Not only did she speak at events, but she also helped fundraise and speak at science fiction conventions, continuing to inspire young fans. NASA even gave Nichols its Public Service Award, and actress Mae Jemison, the first black woman in space, thanked Uhura for inspiring her entry into NASA. Jemison went on to cameo in Star Trek TNG, a tribute to Nichols' influence. That's why I call her an actress rather than an astronaut. So the next time you see Lieutenant Uhura issuing a command on the Enterprise deck, remember the line, "Hailing frequencies open," took on real meaning thanks to Nichols. She helped open NASA's hailing frequencies to whole new groups of people. It's a perfect example of Star Trek's hopeful vision. An actress playing an explorer helped create a new generation of real explorers. In the final frontier of fact meets fiction, Uhura truly helped humanity reach for the stars. Fascinated by Lieutenant Uhura's real-world space mission? Drop a like and tell us in the comments who is your favourite astronaut inspired by Star Trek. Don't forget to subscribe for more amazing stories where sci-fi meets reality. Each week on Hailing Frequencies, I like to bring you unbelievable Star Trek trivia that will boldly go where you never expected. So hit the notification bell and join our crew for the next weekly wave. You won't want to miss the next mind-blowing Star Trek fact. So thanks for watching, Star Trek fans. Stay curious, keep exploring, and remember, the final frontier isn't just on TV. I'm Stu Jackson, and this has been your weekly wave of Trek Trivia.